What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Today we're going to recap the moves the Bruins made. The three depth players they brought in that I really like, and I think they're really going to, make the Bruins better in many ways. Started off with our good friend, Mr. Brian Ralston, acquired with Quincy native Mike Motto, former Holy Bagel winner for BC. It's acquired from Mark Canton and Yannick Rindo, who I guess low-level minor leaguers, nothing too special. Maybe they make the Islanders in a few years, maybe they don't. But the Islanders are willing to dump off the two salaries and open up spots in the lineup for younger players with Ralston and Motto, both on the far side of 33. Going back to Ralston, 39 years old, so, last year's contract, so he looks at this as one more chance to win the Cup, which he, I think he'll take full advantage of. He's got 9 points in 49 games on the year, not exactly the offensive player he used to be, but it'll help the Bruins in a bottom six role and maybe fill in on the second power play, and I think he'll be reinvigorated playing in front of, the fans that he played in front of for 4 years, the city and team he established himself in the National Hockey League with. And I think he's really excited to be back. And, I think now that he has a chance, to play for a legitimate cup contender, which he hasn't had really since the Devils back in, they sucked last year, but 2 years ago when they got Kovalchuk. They were a pretty decent team. And had they not been too scared against Philly, scared's the right word, I think they could have gone far in the playoffs that year, but they didn't. And I think he's going to be pumped, and that shot from the point will be coming with it. Mike Motto will help the defense in whatever way he can. He was a good player for a number of years and took a while to get established in the NHL, but he'll help the Bruins on the depth department. And the other deal they made, Greg Zanin for Nashville, for Minnesota. He's played for Nashville. He got acquired for Greg Camphor, for Steve Camphor. Steve Camphor, the kid from Miami, Ohio. It's too similar. Miami, Ohio, and a Michigan guy. It's weird, but anyway, shot blocking extraordinaire. Let's leave it at that. He can block shots, makes the Bruins tougher to play against. That's what you need. And Camphor gets a fresh start in Minnesota, and maybe he works a power play out there and really, really helps. That team going forward. I mean, they got some good young defensemen. Add him to the mix. Maybe they're a legitimate contender in a few years. You never know. A team like Minnesota playing in a hockey environment, not that Boston isn't. They're probably both on par with each other in terms of love for the game of hockey, both markets. And, I really think it gives them a fresh spot, and I think it opens up depth in the Bruins, We don't know how long Horton and Pebley. We know Pebley's going to be back in a couple of weeks. We don't know about Horton. I'm not saying Ralston's going to replace either one, but, I think, like I said, he'll be reinvigorated to be in pennant race. You look at guys in baseball that play for joke teams and they get traded to a team like the Yankees or the Red Sox in a pennant race. Lance Berkman, actually a bad example, but it's like, wow, this is what it feels like, and they're happy to be back. Best of luck to Ralston. I really hope he plays well. And that's it. This episode of the Power Play with CJ on the three moves the Bruins made and what it means for the Bees going forward. Later, guys.